What's up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It's Ernie, Blerd without fear. Welcome back to the channel. What I want to say real quick is thank you all for helping me reach 17,000 subscribers. We just keep climbing, man. We're climbing. I love it. It's great. It's fantastic. Thank you all so much. I want to go ahead and give a shout out real quick to some of Earth's mightiest patrons. And by Earth's mightiest patrons, I'm talking about Sandra Douglas, Nick Shafani, Montrell Grant, Rooney Coy, and James Williams. Thank you so much for chucking in $1, some of you even more than $1, and helping me stay current with the comics for this channel, and by proxy, helping me bring more awesome videos your way. But speaking of awesome videos, we are about to talk about why Batman cannot defeat the Batman Who Laughs. And what I mean by that is that we're going to be talking about The Batman Who Laughs, #3 by Scott Snyder and Jacques. And we're going to be talking about that right now. But before we get started, it only takes 2 clicks to become one of Earth's mightiest subscribers. Click, click. When last we left off, we discovered from the Joker that the one person who may have some intel on exactly what the hell it is the Batman Who Laughs is trying to pull off here. We know that the Batman Who Laughs is trying to infect Gotham City's reservoir with enough of the Joker toxin, the strongest versions of the Joker toxin, using the DNA, the blood cells, the strongest blood cells of all of the Bruce Waynes from the dark multiverse that he can bring over and kill. He's going to use that to create a Joker toxin so potent that it would turn anyone who came in contact with it into a fill-in-the-blank who laughs. So what's the connection with James Gordon Jr.? Like, what's the deal? Like, what is it about him that would help Batman figure out the Batman Who Laughs plan? It's one of those things I kept racking my brain. I was like, I don't understand it, I don't get it. And I mean, my memory is hazy of a lot of the New 52 in regards to Batman that was not his core book. But at the end of the day, I was sitting there thinking, I was like, man, I feel like I'm missing something. Well, search no more. I can go ahead and tell you right now, the reason why is because James Gordon Jr., he knew the pipelines, the system, the setup. He had studied it because all the things that the Batman Who Laughs is doing, these are things he's already thought of. These are things, these are plans he's already laid out. He had journals upon journals. He probably had a bunch of these composition books. Probably had a bunch of them. He's filled them up to the brim with plans on how to take down Gotham's infrastructure and kill the most people humanly possible. But since the New 52, James Gordon Jr. has essentially been psychologically castrated. He's on this special type of drug that basically takes away his psychopathy. Something that the Batman actually needs right now. He needs the psychotic version of James Gordon Jr. He doesn't need this docile, rehabilitated version. He needs the killer, and I ain't talking about Chow Yun-Fat. He needs the dark, sadistic version of James Gordon Jr., and he ain't getting it because this particular version, he's reformed. He is on the road to recovery. Imagine that, one of Batman's villains, getting their life straight. It probably ain't gonna last. But the thing is, Batman is cracking. And before Batman can even get any actual information out of James Gordon Jr., the Grim Knight shows up. Batman is doing this because he's trying to protect James Gordon Jr. from the Batman Who Laughs, but that's the problem. That's not the person he should be trying to protect, because that's not who the Batman Who Laughs wants. He doesn't want James Gordon Jr., he wants James Gordon Sr. Because when the Batman Who Laughs and the Grim Knight destroyed the Last Laugh Protocol, we learned that there's still a failsafe left that has not been destroyed, something that's still intact that would actually stop the Batman Who Laughs and the Grim Knight. But here's the problem. This particular protocol requires 2 people. It requires the DNA samples and credentials of Bruce Wayne, which they already have 2 of, but it also requires the DNA of another person, James Gordon Sr. So when Batman's sitting here trying to do what he can to protect James Gordon Jr. from getting captured and therefore, ruining his plan to stop their plan, it's actually quite the opposite. The Batman Who Laughs has already thought about this. He has already figured out every single thing that Bruce Wayne is trying to do. The Batman Who Laughs has already thought of it, and that's the whole theme of this book. The whole theme of this book is all about Batman and his plans. And I always joke about this on this channel about how there's all these memes about how Batman, he's got prep time, that's his superpower. He's always got a plan. When people say, oh, well, what about Batman versus Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet? Well, Batman has a plan for that. He's already planned for it. They're in two different universes. Nah, he's already planned for it. He plans for everything. He has planned for this exact same scenario. What about Batman versus Goku? Batman's been training in a hyperbaric chamber. He's also gone to the commies and has learned Ultra Instinct somehow. These are the levels of fuckery that Batman fanboys go to try and express to you how Batman always wins. This whole book, the whole theme of it is about how sometimes Batman's plans don't work, and when they don't work, Batman doesn't know what to do. Sometimes you hit a brick wall where you have run out of plan. And it's getting to the point now that Batman is so frustrated with the fact he cannot figure out how to stop the Batman Who Laughs that he even starts snapping at James Gordon Jr., who at this point has done nothing wrong. But by the time Batman realizes everything he's doing is wrong, it's too late. Batman has pretty much locked Alfred out of the Batcave. He has locked out all the secret entrances, the grandfather clock, the secret passway behind the China cabinet, all that shit has been locked down. Batman don't want nobody down in the Batcave right now. Eventually leading to Alfred going down a secret hatch that Batman didn't quite think about. When Alfred gets down there, he finds all the anti-Joker toxin serums smashed and broken. And Bruce Wayne is just sitting there clanging away on something with a hammer like he's forging something. And no matter what Alfred does, Batman will not see to reason. He starts talking all this gibberish about how he's had all these plans, how he's tried to do all this, he's tried to do all that, he's tried to do it all these different ways. But Batman doesn't work. Batman as a solution does not work. Batman is a half measure. He is not full stop. And what I love so much about these panels here is just when we see Bruce Wayne, the more he's talking, the more he's carrying on. And even in earlier parts of this issue, we start to see his speech bubbles turn into the Batman Who Laughs. And honestly, it's just a thing of beauty. I love it so much. It is just fantastic. Then when we get to that final page, we finally see exactly what Batman is talking about, because just like I said earlier, Batman doesn't work. The Batman Who Laughs has been stopping him at every single turn. Every time Batman thinks that he's got one up on the Batman Who Laughs, he thinks that he's finally caught up with him. He's finally thought of something that version of himself would not think of. Next thing you know, we find out that the Batman Who Laughs has a plan for the Batman. A Batman Who Laughs is a Batman who always wins, because Batman Who Laughs does not give a fuck. And we even see this throughout this issue, the fact that he brought yet another Bruce Wayne, a Bruce Wayne who was going to war in an albeit legal way, where he was running casinos against the Penguin and legally taking him down. We even see why he wears that spiky thing, like how it is actually useful. Headbutting people. There's so much good stuff in this book, even the stuff with James Gordon Jr., which is stuff that I really enjoyed, but a lot of the meat of this is on Batman and that slow transformation into becoming the Batman Who Laughs. So we now know next issue, Batman Who Laughs number 4, it's going down, and we are gonna finally get to see the big Dukaroo with Batman Who Laughs in one corner, and in the other corner, the man who has brought real terror to Gotham City. Another Batman Who Laughs. But anyways, let me know what you thought about the Batman Who Laughs number 3 by Scott Snyder and Jacques. Sound off in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, Hulk smash that like button. And if you want to see more awesome videos like this one, make sure you click subscribe so you can become one of Earth's mightiest subscribers, and tap that bell so you know when I post up. And if you want to become one of Earth's mightiest patrons as well, swing on over by patreon.com/blerdwithoutfear. And if you chuck in a buck, you can get some exclusive content. And if you don't want to become one of Earth's mightiest patrons, that's fine too. Hey, all I ask is that you like this video and share it with your friends. And who knows, maybe they'll become some of Earth's mightiest subscribers too. Anyways, thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and while you're here, go ahead and check out some of these other videos I got floating around here. But until next time, Plus Ultra!